Well, Jonathan, getting close to game time finally. What's your feel right now about where you guys are?
I feel good about where we're at as a team, as a defense, especially being on that side of the ball. I feel good about the improvements we made in camp, having this extra week, to benefit us to get better. I feel good about where we're at heading in the game week.
How are you physically? You feeling good?
Oh
100%?
yeah, I feel good. Ready to go. I get excited about the season to start. Like I said, feel good.
Just talk about the whole week of practice. Has it been pretty good as you get ready for a game?
Definitely. It was kind of a shift from camp, a little more focused, starting to transition into Louisville. I know next week it'll be, straight Louisville. But it's been exciting, to go against, somebody else's looks instead of our offense, getting into some of their formation and their looks.
Has it been good to get Trey Matthews back out there?
Definitely. It's good to have him back. He's a big key, in our secondary, physical guy, and we're going to need that.
I think just from a chemistry standpoint, how does this team right now compare to at the end of last season?
I think as far as chemistry, especially off the field, guys get along, hanging out more, and that plays a part on the field. You're lining up with somebody that you have to trust, to be there when you need them, and that's a big deal. So I think this team right now has a lot of chemistry, a lot of trust heading into the season, and we need to maintain that.
How would you compare it to 2013?
About the same, honestly. When we first moved into the dorms in 2013, everybody was, around each other a lot. And this year you get that same feeling going out through camp, guys, talking more, being more, social and whatnot. And just like I said, gelling together as a team.
How did the different I know you'll get into Louisville next week, but how do the different quarterbacks that you throw at you affect what you do individually and your keys and your job?
I think coaches get us a good plan, for whoever, they have at quarterback, whether they have a running quarterback, or the pocket passer, and we'll have definitely a good game plan for, both of those guys. But as far as, defensive backs, our job's, always pass first, no matter, who they put in there, but, you definitely have to fit the run, to stop somebody. And so definitely that's going to be a first emphasis to stop the run.
You've seen Petrino's offense before. How's it different?
He does a lot of motions. He kind of has an NFL flair to his offense. Get a lot of motions, make sure guys keep their eyes in the right spot. He challenges guys, in college ball it's hard for people, to keep their eyes on the right keys. And he does a good job, challenging, defenses to keep their eyes in the right spot.
John, what's your expectations for the defense? How you guys are going to play in the opening game?
I expect us to play physical, physical and fast, honestly. Not to be cliche, but that's the motivation. There always going to be mistakes. It's first game. You want to limit the missed tackles and things like that, and explosive plays. But just being physical and knowing what to do and playing fast.
Anything else? All right, Jonathan.
Appreciate it.
Appreciate it.